Dzień dobry. Okay, let's start adventure. I just started today morning about 10:30 at Warsaw, in Warsaw. It was pretty nice because it was my closest family and also a couple of friends, a couple of other riders just came and to give me last five before that trip. So yeah, it was pretty nice. So maybe I will say something about the plan for that trip. First of all, I'm doing the first time such videos, so I'm not really experienced in that, so hopefully it will be somehow interesting, and I will be able to do that. So today I left Warsaw. Actually, I'm pretty close to Polish border with Slovakia, so there was pretty boring day because non-stop highways. Actually, there is small road. I want to reach Dubai in about maximum in 1.5 months. So the tour is through from Poland to Slovakia, then Hungary, then Romania, Bulgaria, then Turkey, and then after that Georgia, Armenia. I never been in Armenia. That's the reason why I want to go through Armenia. Then from Armenia I'm going to enter Iran, and then should be something really interesting for me. And then from Iran I will go to Iraq, visit Baghdad, and then go south to heading Kuwait. From Kuwait I'm going to visit Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, maybe Qatar. It depends if it will be possible to enter, because I will be there during the football championship, so I'm afraid it will be impossible to enter Qatar. And finally I will be in Emirates and Dubai. So that's the plan. The first about 3-4 days, I think 3 days, there will be stage which I always call transit. It means just go as fast as possible, keep even the highways. That will be through Poland, Slovakia, Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria to Turkey. Why such like that? Because I was there in these countries many times, so I don't want to waste my time during this trip to explore these countries. Otherwise all the trip will take about not 1.5 months, but even a couple of months. So I need to stick to plan to spend more time from Armenia. We'll see. So next 3 days there will be, as I said, transit. Today I'm going to reach Cluj-Napoca in Romania. It is still about 600 kilometers from now, so my sat-nav shows me that I will be there about 10 p.m. That's pretty late, and definitely will be dark, which I don't like, riding in the dark. But we'll see. If everything will be okay, then I will try to reach this place. Because in fact, looking on the map, this is pretty logic. And then tomorrow the next stage should be from Cluj-Napoca in Romania. Then I will cross Bulgarian border and I should stay over the night in Varna, which it will be about 700 kilometers. So as I said, so regarding the preparation, in fact it was pretty much easy, because holding Polish passport, European Union, in fact I needed to organize Iranian visa. The rest of the visas, they are e-visa or visa or arrival. The other document which was necessary to organize, there was carnet de passage. This is something like a customs document for your motorcycle, just to avoid any, you know, some of the countries they require this document somehow to protect the local markets, and you know, you need to pay some deposit when you want to get this carnet before your trip, and it means that if you somehow sell somewhere your bike, then they will take your deposit somehow. I don't know, this is something like to protect the market. So for sure I will need this carnet for Iran. This is for I know, and also for United Emirates. So what about the other countries? We'll see. Anyway, I can't stay on the carnet in Emirates longer than 3 months, because the plan is that I will reach Dubai somehow end of November, and then leave the bike there, and we'll come back to Poland by plane, because in fact there is no reason to take a bike, especially during the winter time in Europe. So the bike will stay there till March, and then I will take it on March on the way back to Europe. I don't know exactly what will be the route, but for sure I would try to do something different. I don't want to ride the same road. As I said, the bike cannot stay on carnet in Emirates longer than 3 months, and it will be 3 months, but that will be more than 3 months. So that's why I need to, in January most probably I will go short trip to Oman. It means that out from Emirates and back, and then I will again open carnet in Emirates, so I will be fine. So more or less from the paperwork there was only the preparation. Okay, it's also good to have a good medical insurance in case of something. Some extra insurances will be required on some particular borders outside of EU for sure. So in many cases it will be necessary to buy the insurance for a particular country. Even as I know, for Iran I will need also extra medical insurance, because they don't respect insurance which I bought in Poland. So we'll see. But I have a good friend in Iran, very nice, useful lady, and she will take care about it. So I need to be in touch with her a couple days before entering the country, and then she will organize me both insurances, so it should be okay. And regarding the equipment which I took with me, except the video stuff, which is totally new for me, and I'm pretty curious how it will what will be the result of that, because I'm totally don't experience with recording videos, and even the bigger issue will be how to edit this video and to have something really interesting for everyone. So I have two cameras with me. One is GoPro 9, which I have on my helmet, connected to microphone. Let's do it quickly. Okay, connected to microphone, so right now I can talk to that and record. I have another GoPro which is at front of me, the GoPro Max, which records 360 degrees. So at least I will have some picture or some video, some footage of myself. Yeah, Trucks, trucks and trucks, even in the weekend. I don't know how it works. A pretty busy road. Looks like it should be something like a main road in that direction. Or even, you know, I see the truck from Turkey, so that's the same direction. So that's the transit, unfortunately. Boring, boring, boring. Just go straight and as fast as possible to reach the more interesting places. Spend time more there, not just wasting time on that stage. I started to talk about equipment. I have also another equipment with me, which is Garmin InReach, next to my navigation. That's a GPS navigation device, handy, and you can also cradle in any vehicle. But it's additionally, there is a feature called InReach. It means this is something like a satellite tracker and satellite communicator. Tracker, it means that my relatives, my wife, my friends, in fact everybody who wants to see my progress and where I am and how it looks, my route live, they can just open the website and they can see all my progress. So that's the tracker feature. And besides that, there is also a communicator. It means that I can send messages to any mobile phone, something like a SMS, short message, or I can send a message through on the email account. So I can send a short messages, something like, okay, I'm starting the trip, I'm okay. Doesn't matter. I can even type what I want to send, and also I can receive the messages. That's really pretty convenient device, especially if you're traveling outside of Europe, for instance, when the mobile phone coverage is weaker, and sometimes I don't have a, let's say, local SIM card, so I don't have internet, and then in any situations I can communicate with my friends or family, or at least because of the safety reason. There is also SOS button on the right side of this device, and if you pay for such extra service, theoretically, I never tried, theoretically, if you are in the troubles, you can just push the button SOS, and then you can expect some help, some rescue. But how it works, I have no idea. I didn't try it, and hopefully I will not have any reason to try it. So, but there is such feature, and frankly speaking, before this trip, yes, I paid for that service in case of something. You never know. Ho ho ho! First really twisty road. This is what all the bikers they like. That's true, funny. And again, trucks, bloody trucks. Wow. Something going on finally. Oh. If they say pozor, it means some warning. Haha, let's have a fun. I think in Romania will be some such twisty roads as well. And the traffic jam because of trucks. Nice place for motorbikers and the beer. Not for me, not now. Hopefully in Cluj-Napoca tonight. Now I need a coffee. And what do you have? Well, looks like We are leaving Slovakia, so it means the country number 2, Hungary, is coming. Country number 2. We'll see how many countries will be on the end. Next border today. Still pretty easy because of inside of view. Alright, looks like, oh yeah, welcome to Hungary. Goodbye Slovakia. I should cross another border today. Still 400 kilometers to go tonight. Will be a longer day. Usually motorcycle is free from any highway payments, and now in Hungary I needed to pay 1,600 forint. It's about 6 euros for 10 days for motorcycle. Pretty easy, because it's just necessary to give the number, the plate number, and this is some electronic system, so there's no any sticker and anything like that. Okay, then I have for 10 days, but I will be only 2 hours. That's nonsense. All right. And then we have a next wonderful day, Varna. I've seen pretty nice spot. Be quiet. The sat-nav is talking to me that I'm going the wrong way, but hopefully nobody will kill us, because it's not allowed to ride here. But I've seen nice spot to take a picture, so hopefully we'll take quick picture and go out. Yeah, I'm listening to music, otherwise I could falling asleep sometimes. So yeah, so sometimes you will hear some music which is oh wow, that is something for just wake up. Wow, Black Sea. Take a look, maybe here will be possibility to see Black Sea closer. Silver Beach Resort. Wow. We'll see what does mean Silver Beach. I think this is just absolutely no season, no people. In fact, this is autumn in Europe. 16 degrees right now, so it's not the time to go on the beach. So where is this beach? Silver Beach water side. Maybe here. So empty. Oh wow. Next gate. Shit. Can I enter it? I think so. This looks like something like a fisherman port. Strange, because this is next village, Nesebar, where I want to go to the beach, to see the beach, and in fact all the beaches are somehow connected to luxury hotels and there is no access to that. Still looking for how to touch the sand on the beach, but still nothing. Everywhere is okay. Let's try to this. And again, some resort, no access to the beach. Strange, really strange. Where is this? Something like a public beach. Should be somewhere, public beach. Royal Beach, Barcelio. Okay, so where's the beach? Show me the beach. Yeah. Again, hotel. Sunny beach. Okay. Is there any chance to see Sunny beach? Maybe here? Doesn't look like that. I don't think so. Where is this bloody beach? It's totally no season. Okay. Looks like everything is closed for winter. It's mid-October, so real autumn. So if we go this way. How to go there? Again, something totally not allowed. Totally not allowed. Any chance to see the beach? Yes, there is a beach. There is a beach. There is a beach. I hope I will not meet any policeman. Everything's closed. Really closed. Huh. Why it's happened like that? This is about last 15, maybe 10 kilometers before the border with Turkey. Very nice road, very twisty, not so many cars, through some national park, looks like. So I will reach Turkey very soon. Let's enjoy the last ride in Bulgaria. I saw a lot of soldiers, border police, some checkpoints even. They check the cars which entered Bulgaria. Oh, next one, next border police is so most probably this is because of all the situations with Russia and Ukraine right now. Maybe it's better to switch it off. Come to Turkey. It took me about, I think, 2 hours crossing this border. I don't know, there was pretty long queue and very narrow, so for Bulgarian, on Bulgarian side there wasn't any issues. On Turkish it was a passport control, customs control, and they register my motorcycle plate number. Somehow the lady, she did a mistake, and then on the next stage, the customs, he couldn't find my plates in his tablet. So again, I needed to go back to customs, show her that there is something wrong. She said, oh yeah, I'm very, very sorry. So she changed everything in the system, came back to the customs, and in fact without any checking bike, because this guy initially he wanted to check my bike, so all the panniers, but said okay, then go. And there was additional check or gate on the end of the border. Again they checked passport and motorcycle papers, passport. So finally done. So and I didn't expect that will be such crowded this border, because there was a really small border, so it should be very quick. Even I spoke with some Bulgarian riders and they told me exactly the same. So usually this border is pretty quiet and shouldn't be any queue. But anyway, so So it's Turkey, so still 260 kilometers to reach Istanbul, and hopefully some good Turkish kebab and Turkish tea. I bought a SIM card to have internet. It costed me 17 euros, and there's something like 25 gigs or whatever. So hopefully I will have access to the internet later. I already asked about the payment on the highways, because I heard a lot of stories that in Turkey they implemented some special system on the highway, how to pay for that. Nobody could tell me about that on the border. Even the guy who sold me the SIM card, he didn't speak English, so try to explain him that I need something for the highway, or at least information that I can easily pay by credit card. But there wasn't any chance to talk. Even the guys, customs officers, in fact, they didn't speak English. There was just only a couple words, very basic. So we'll see. We'll see. That's how the system works. Hopefully, I will be able to easily pay by card, normal card. They were saying about something PTT. I don't know. There was something at PTT. It means the post office or bank, but nobody could explain me in fact how it works. Last time when I was in Turkey, it was about 10 or 11, 12 years ago, yeah. It was pretty easy, just gate, pay and go. And now I had those stories, so we'll see. And here is the Mediterranean Sea. 40 kilometers to Istanbul. Very strong wind from the side. Very. It's really hard to drive. Yeah, welcome to Istanbul. And when I saw the local riders, it looks like here is more freedom to different things, even riding like that. All of the local riders, they do like that. So looks like, oh, even cars, nothing really strange for them. Yeah, Istanbul, everybody knows about the crazy traffic. Yeah, that's true. So most probably that's the first sign of crazy traffic. Still 20 kilometers. By the way, regarding the highways, as I expected, there was something. When I entered highway, there was just a sign HGS subscription only. I have no idea what is that, so I just enter it. And then in one gas station I've seen the sign hey, HGS, so I thought that okay, most probably there is some system and I will be able to pay for that. But no, that's the gas station. The lady said no, I need to go to the restaurant. I went to the restaurant and she said no. Then in Istanbul. Okay, but the question is where in Istanbul? Maybe it will be when I will leaving highway. I don't know. It looks like in 12 kilometers I need to take an exit and go out, so maybe there will be something. That's crazy rules. Means rules, no rules. Shit. I can't imagine that somewhere in Europe I can do that. I think this service line, this is the quickest line. Okay, then it's time to introduce myself, I think. That's me. I'm Robert Czerucki. I'm the, can say, addicted to traveling, I think. I'm non-stop traveling in the business or privately. I like traveling. I like see different countries. I already visited 105 countries. So on that trip I will additionally visit, I think, 4 next countries. So I like traveling in different ways. If I'm traveling alone, usually I'm doing on motorcycle, because motorcycle for me is just the tool for traveling. So it gives me the freedom, it gives me the flexibility, it gives me, you know, the options how to reach any destination which I can imagine. I ride on a motorcycle the last, I think, 20 years. So I started from some crazy motorcycles, and immediately just when I bought, it was Suzuki VZ 700 Cruiser. So I bought this bike and immediately went to Croatia, totally unprepared, totally wrongly dressed, and everything was wrong. But I already enjoyed it. It was really nice. So, well, and then I started to traveling. Then after that was a couple of different bikes, usually GS's, different. So actually I have GS 1250. That's my third one. I already did about, I think, 250,000 kilometers for those 3 GS's. And I did all Europe, in fact. I did also Africa. So I did from Morocco to Senegal and Gambia. It was pretty easy. I also did pretty nice, very nice scenic trip, which was from Kenya to South Africa. But the biggest, really the biggest for me, the most important, was in 2010, together with the British guys. I did London to Beijing, China. So there was 3 months of traveling, 20,000 kilometers, and it was really, really amazing trip. Actually, I'm doing that trip from Warsaw to Dubai, which is approximately 9,000 kilometers. And this is the longest trip which I'm doing alone. But so far I'm really enjoying. So no issues. I'm just alone with my thoughts, with my imagination, and it's okay. So so that's about me, I think, more or less. If I will remind something, then I will tell later. So far we have the first stage done. It means the transit stage, which was just go through Europe. I'm in Asian part of Turkey, next to the Black Sea. Very scenic, very nice place. Beautiful weather, but it's a little bit chilly. So when you're riding, it's necessary to wear the proper gear on top of you. So yeah, let's enjoy the time, and tomorrow will be another day, and then next 2 days to reach Georgian border. By the way, you know, I already seen some unusual in Europe, definitely, car plates. I've seen the cars from Azerbaijan, I've seen from Armenia, Georgia, and even I've seen 2 cars from Iraq already. So everything's in front of me.